children, how are you all? I hope you're fine. I'm Anita, working as a biology teacher. Children, today I would like to explain about a topic nutrition. Nutrition, food supplying system. So nutrition is the first chapter in 10th class biology textbook. Today I'll give introduction to the chapter nutrition. Okay children, what is mean by nutrition? Nutrition is one of the life processes. Yes. What is mean by life process? What is mean by life processes? So living things and non-living things can be differentiated based on life processes. All living things perform life processes. For example, nutrition, respiration, digestion, excretion, reproduction, all these are the life processes performed by living things. What is the definition of life process? Life process means the processes which are essential for continuation of life are known as life processes. Children, what is the definition of life processes? The processes which are essential for continuation of life are known as life processes. Example for life processes are nutrition, digestion, respiration, excretion. All these are the different life processes. And the basic difference between the living things and non-living things is also life processes. Living things can perform life processes. Okay, first let us come to the topic nutrition. What is mean by nutrition? Nutrition means eating of food or taking of food. Yes, food. So why do we need food? Children, why do we need food? What is the need of food? To get energy. Yes, we get energy from the food. Daily we perform different activities. Walking, running, reading, writing. So these are the different activities which we perform in our day-to-day life. So to perform all these activities, we need energy. So we get energy from the food. Living organisms need food for repair and growth. All living organisms need food for repair and growth. Some living organisms need food to maintain their body temperature. Yes, to maintain their body temperature also living organisms need food. Now let us know the definition of nutrition. So the definition of nutrition is intake of nutrients. Intake of nutrients by an organism. So this is the definition of nutrition. What is the definition of nutrition? The process of intake of nutrients by an organism is called nutrition. Children, say once again, the definition of nutrition is intake of nutrients by an organism is called nutrition. Okay, what is mean by nutrients? What is mean by nutrients? Children, already you studied about different food components in 7th class. In 7th class general science, first lesson is food components. In that lesson, you studied about different components of food. So there are different chemical substances are present in the food. These chemical substances are called as nutrients. So what is mean by nutrients? The chemical substances present in the food are known as nutrients. Chemical substances present in the food are called nutrients. Children, what is mean by nutrients? The chemical substances present in the food are called nutrients. There are different nutrients are present in the food. For example, carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats. These are also called lipids. Minerals and vitamins. So these are the different nutrients present in the food. So what is mean by nutrients? The chemical substances present in the food are called nutrients. So what are the nutrients present in the food? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. Among these 5 types of nutrients, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids or fats, these are called macronutrients. These are called macronutrients. They are required in the large quantity. But here, compared to carbohydrates and proteins, we require less amount of fats. The remaining 2 types of nutrients, minerals and vitamins, these are called as micronutrients. Micronutrients. So children, what is the definition of nutrition? The process of intake of nutrients by an organism is called nutrition. Nutrients means the substances present in the food. The chemical substances present in the food are called nutrients. There are 5 types of nutrients present in our food. The food which we eat contains 5 types of nutrients. They are carbohydrates, proteins, fats or lipids, minerals and vitamins. Already in the previous classes you studied what are the sources of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals and vitamins. These carbohydrates are rich in rice, wheat, potato, banana. In these carbohydrates are more. Then proteins are rich in pulses, milk, meat and eggs. Fats are present in ghee, oils. Minerals and vitamins are present in fruits and vegetables. So children, this is about the nutrition and nutrients. See, the type of nutrition is different in different organisms. Children, now let us discuss the mode of nutrition. Let us discuss the mode of nutrition. Nutrition is of 2 types. Nutrition is of 2 types. Let us discuss the types of nutrition. One is autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. And the second one is heterotrophic nutrition. Say nutrition is of 2 types. One is autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. First, let us discuss what is autotrophic nutrition. See here, auto means self. Some organisms, they can prepare their own food materials. For example, we can cook our food, but can we prepare vegetables? Can we synthesize vegetables, rice? No, we can't. Without plants, without animals, we cannot prepare food. We cannot get food. Just we collect food from plants and animals, then we can cook it. But can we prepare food on our own? No. But some organisms can prepare their own food materials. So the organisms which can prepare their own food materials are called autotrophs. And this mode of nutrition is called autotrophic nutrition. Children, what is mean by autotrophic nutrition? Some organisms, they can prepare their own food materials. Yes, for example, plants, algae and some bacteria, they can prepare their own food materials. by using some simple resources like carbon dioxide, water, sunlight. Okay, this type of nutrition, this mode of nutrition is called as autotrophic nutrition. So organisms which can prepare their own food materials are called autotrophs, and this mode of nutrition is called as autotrophic nutrition. So example for autotrophic nutrition are plants. Next, algae and some bacteria. So these are the example for autotrophs. These plants, generally plants perform photosynthesis. Plants, algae, some bacteria also able to perform photosynthesis. So what is the photosynthesis? Green plants and algae, by using sunlight, water and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll, they prepare their own food material. They synthesize simple carbohydrates such as glucose. This process is called autotrophic nutrition. So this process is called photosynthesis. Okay, children, what is mean by photosynthesis? Green plants, they synthesize complex food molecules by using simple substances like water, sunlight and carbon dioxide in the presence of chlorophyll. So this process is called photosynthesis. So this is about the autotrophic nutrition. So in autotrophic nutrition, plants, algae and bacteria, few bacteria, they can synthesize their own food materials. Then next, heterotrophic nutrition. Now let us discuss about heterotrophic nutrition. So just now we discussed about autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophs, they can synthesize their own food materials. But animals, only plants can prepare food materials, plants, algae and bacteria. The remaining organisms, they cannot prepare their own food materials. So animals depend on other organisms for food. So organisms which depend on other organisms for their food are called heterotrophs. Organisms which depend on other organisms for food are called heterotrophs. And this mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. This mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, example for heterotrophic nutrition, all animals. All animals are example for heterotrophic nutrition. And this heterotrophic nutrition is of different types. One is saprophytic nutrition. So heterotrophs are the organisms which depend on other organisms for their food. Okay? This heterotrophic nutrition is of different types. One is saprophytic nutrition. Saprophytic nutrition means some organisms they depend on dead and decaying matter for their food. Example, fungi. Fungi, they depend on other organisms for their food. Okay, saprophytic nutrition. The next one more type of nutrition which comes under heterotrophic nutrition is parasitic nutrition. Some organisms they depend on other organisms for food and shelter. Some organisms they depend on other organisms for food and shelter. These are called parasites. And this mode of nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. Both saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition also comes under heterotrophic nutrition. Example for parasites, lice. Lice are the small insects which grow in our hair. Next, leech, dodder, etc. So these are the examples for parasitic nutrition. So heterotrophs means organisms which cannot prepare their own food materials, which depend on other organisms for food, are known as heterotrophs. This mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic nutrition is of different types, saprophytic nutrition and parasitic nutrition. Okay, children, this is about the introduction of nutrition.